NOAA has released their 2025 hurricane season outlook for the Atlantic. This year, they're calling for an above normal season with the potential of 13 to 19 named storms, 6 to 10 hurricanes, and 3 to 5 major hurricanes, which would be a category 3, 4, or 5. I want to show you this, which also has the outlooks for the Eastern Pacific and Central Pacific. But going back to the Atlantic, the average number of systems is 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, and 3 major hurricanes. In the Central Pacific, NOAA is forecasting a near normal system, and in the Eastern Pacific, below normal. Might be a little bit hard, but this red line here, this is a forecast for the overall season, not for landfalling storms. So what are they looking at when they're saying that the Atlantic could see an above normal season? Sea surface temperatures are running warm once again, weaker trade winds in the Atlantic, as well as weaker wind shear, which is the change of wind direction or speed when you go higher up in the atmosphere. These meteorologists, these forecasters also look at the waters in the Pacific to see if they're running above, below, or near normal. If you've heard of El Nino or La Nina, those also factor in to the forecast for the Atlantic hurricane season, even though they take place in the Pacific. NOAA is thinking that the waters of the Pacific in the specific area that they watch will be leaning more neutral versus more of an El Nino running warmer or La Nina running cooler. They also note that neutral conditions, maybe not so much as La Nina, tend to promote more activity in the Atlantic. I'm recording this video on May 23rd, about a week before the Atlantic hurricane season is set to start. Now, that is unless a system were to form in the Atlantic before June 1st. The Central Pacific also follows the same schedule as the Atlantic. However, the Eastern Pacific hurricane season began on May 15th. For those of you interested, here are the names for the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Not all of these systems will be hurricanes. This is just the list of names that we're using for tropical storms and hurricanes as well. If you've ever seen one of those posts that says they just released the hurricane season names for the upcoming year, that's not true. We actually know the list of names years in advance. So here's a look at 2025 through 2030. You can find this on the National Hurricane Center's website for the Atlantic, Eastern Pacific, and Central Pacific. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Rochelle. I'm a meteorologist currently working in Baltimore. If you're in an area that could potentially be impacted by a tropical system, make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have what you need, an emergency kit, your evacuation zone. If you are in one, just make sure that you're prepared ahead of a system forming and potentially moving toward your area, just to keep everyone safe, keep it more seamless if that time does come. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.